Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Maria and in this video I'll be doing a quick and easy spring makeup look. If you're new to my channel, welcome, or if you're a returning viewer, welcome back. I make videos weekly on fashion, frugal living, personal finance, as well as other lifestyle videos, so make sure to subscribe down below so that you'll get notified for more content. So let's get started. So I'm gonna start off with concealer. I normally don't wear foundation because I want my skin to breathe, and the concealer that I'm using is the Clinique Beyond Perfecting Super Concealer, and the shade is in medium. And I'm just gonna put that underneath my eyes, and I'm running a little low, so I have to squeeze the tube because I want to get the product out. And so once this product runs out, I will go out and purchase another tube or another concealer. Might not be the same exact one. So I just put it underneath my eyes, and I'm gonna use a dabbing motion to blend that out. And whatever is left over, I will put that around my nose. So I'm gonna do the same for the other eye and dabbing that out. So this is where I spend a lot of time focusing on because I have really dark under eye circles. And so I really want to use the concealer to hide that out, especially because I'm not going to be wearing foundation on top of it. Having to squeeze the tube a little bit more. And yeah, whatever is left over, I make sure to blend that on my eyelids and around my nose where it's a little bit red. Alright, so now that I've concealed my under eye circles, I'm gonna set that with powder, and the powder that I'm using is the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless powder, and the shade is in Natural Beige. And as you can see, I've used up quite a bit. And I'm just gonna dab that underneath my eyes and on my eyelids just to set that concealer. And I'm making sure not to do a swiping motion just because I want the concealer to stay the way that it is and not to wipe that away. So before I go on to my eyeshadow, I'm gonna make sure to prep my lips using the Avène Cold Cream Lip Butter. And I'm just gonna put that around my lips, and I really like this lip balm. It's really moisturizing, and I use this in the morning and in the evening. So now that I've prepped my lips, I'm gonna move on to my eyes, and the palette that I'm using is the Maybelline Matte Bar palette, and I got this at the drugstore on sale for $6. I'm sure you could use any other palettes that could work for you. I'm using a lot of pinks and fleshy kind of colors. I'm also gonna be using my blush on my eyes as well as on my cheeks just to bring the whole look together. So I'm gonna start off with this light beige color all over my eyelids, just to set the tone. I'm also gonna use that color underneath my eyebrows, just to highlight it. So now that I have that color all over my eyelids, I'm gonna use my blush to put that on the center of my eyelids. And the blush that I'm using is the Essence Beloved blush. I'm just gonna use the same brush, tap off any excess, and put that on. And I'm just doing like a dabbing motion. I'm not swiping it or anything like that. I just want to pack in the color onto my eyes. So now that I've put the blush on the center of my eyelids and towards the outer half of it, I'm gonna use another pinky kind of color to blend that out. And I'm using the same palette from Maybelline, and the shade that I'm using is in Empire, and it's just this really nice pinky mauvey kind of color, and I'm gonna use that just to blend the colors out and dab it and blend that on the crease. And I'm just kind of focusing it more on the outer part and blending it on the crease. I'm gonna do the same for the other eye. So I'm just doing it for the other eye and focusing that on the outer V and as well as on the crease. So now that I've placed the eyeshadow and have blended that in, I'm gonna use this taupey brown color as the liner as well as to fill in my eyebrows. And I'm gonna use an angled brush, just dab that in and line my lashes. So I'm choosing this taupey color instead of a black eyeshadow so that it's not too harsh, but it would still give my eye a little bit of a definition rather than just a black liner. Alright, so now that that's done, I'm now gonna do my eyebrows using the same palette, and I'm gonna use this darker shade, and that is in Gridlock. It's just a dark brown, and I'm gonna put that on my eyebrows. I'm gonna start towards the outer edge first and work my way in. Make sure to deposit a lot of the product towards the outer edge and then feather it in towards the center of my face. So now that I've done my one eye, now I'm gonna fill in my other eyebrow. So I'm starting at the outer edge and then working my way inwards. Again, I've deposited the majority of the product towards the outer edge, and then whatever is left over, I'm just putting that towards the center of my eyebrow. So now that I've done that, I'm just gonna curl my eyelashes real quick, and I'm using the Shu Uemura eyelash curler, and I'm starting at the base and working my way to the top so that it's actually curled. Next, I'm gonna use a mascara, and the mascara that I'm using is the Voluminous Lash Paradise mascara, and I really like this mascara because it holds my curl real well. And I am real curious about the Sky High mascara, so I might try that out later on, but I do like this mascara because it holds the curl real well, and for an Asian with really straight lashes, I really do need all the help that I could get. So I'm gonna coat both of my eyelashes. I normally don't put mascara on the bottom of my eyelashes, just mainly focus it on the top. Alright, just to finish off this look, I'm using the Revlon Lustrous lipstick, and the shade is in Certainly Red. And instead of swiping it all over, just because I don't want it to be a full-on bold lip, I'm gonna tap it on my lips just to put a little bit of color. And then once there's a little bit of color in there, I'm gonna blend it out using my fingertips. And this just gives a really natural kind of look for my lips so that it's not overly bold. And if I want a little bit more color, I'll just continue to dab until I get the look that I want. See, it looks like a really just nice flush on my lips. Actually, before I forget and complete this whole look, I'm gonna add my blush, and the blush that I'm using is the Essence blush, and the shade is in Beloved. And I'm just gonna use an angled brush to place that onto my cheeks. So dabbing it and tapping off any excess, just so it's not a lot. And this just really ties the whole look together. And I'm gonna smile and find the apples of my cheeks and put the blush on top of it. So smile, kind of looks like a lot on camera. So what I do is just I blend down so that it's not too much, and this kind of blends the colors from the eyes as well as on the cheeks together and ties it all up. So I'm just blending that down and also putting a little bit onto my nose as well, and also putting a little bit onto my temples too, just so it's not concentrated just on one area. So this is the whole look. I hope that you all enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure to give this video a like, subscribe down below, and hit the bell notification so that you'll get notified when I post new content. Thanks everyone for watching, and I hope that you all have a great day. Bye!